gives him Zeus
10 seconds
to deal with, and couldn't. You're right. 10 seconds means Alu would be misfortunate. He finds a way. Could deny the plant. It has gone down now. Couldn't jump over top of yellow box. That was probably his best bet. And there's so many smokes, it would have been hard to spot anyone. He's been alive the whole time on this site and can't do anything about it. B, though, has the second op. It's gone. Double op retake when they're both inside. Could it possibly happen? Hit for Alexi B as well. He's going to get aggressive. There's no rifle for him to grab. Okay, take it back. There's an AK on top of the bomb, but he taps. He wants Alu to hold. He's going to have to scope it so fast. Double peek. That's the right way to play it.
He's got it.
But he actually turned it around. Alexi B, when do you see a double op 2 versus 4 retake? That is impressive from ENCE.
That is wild right there from ENCE. That absolutely sick round to win. It felt like after all those trades went down on the A bomb site that it was over, but the fact that they stayed, they weren't scared. They were more than happy to take those fights.
Sergey at the ramp gives Na'Vi the site once again. Alexi wants to go on this. Zeus is ready for it. Simple's already got Alu. Alexi does get one back. Simple's low. In fact, it's down to just Flamey because he's caught him off, and he's got a chance on this. He absolutely does. With 82 HP, smoke down already toward Bags as well. He's got the kid. He can just hold this. He could hold this. Flamey's off. He's too far to the right. He's too far to the right. He's trying to get closer, but it's too late. ENCE pull one back. It's 5-2.
To get those 2 frags, one half blind. Smoke goes down on the bomb, and the next T is behind the same smoke that was thrown to keep the CTs out. X7 playing the position carefully. Low enough on HP, but so are his opponents. Easy 2-piece for him and protects the bomb plant.
Flamey stays on 48. And he seems to be comfortable with that because he'll stay out. He doesn't actually want to go back to the site.
Yeah, and he has to, right? Because they need to hold on to at least some map information for once. They're able to, you know, play a 2-3 setup, but if it's passive across the map, when I talk about having real estate under your belt, it makes it so much easier for ENCE to fight and always have a number advantage. Well, this time round that they're down in a 3-on-4 situation, make that a 2-on-3 as the trade goes down with Electronic taking one. Simple will fall to Aerial. Now they're coming to the bomb site. Ooh, wow. Alu.
Run and gun. Edwards now got a lot of pressure applied. Already using the smoke to his advantage, but Alu goes pistol running and then op hunting up close to get Edward down. It's Flamey who started this round with 2 great kills. That's what forced them back over to A. That has to clutch it back. Shoulder peek, forget it. Alu's on. 7 for ENCE.
At least they fought for that one that time round, but I'm not sure if that was any choice of Na'Vi's, where it was more the across-the-map play and the number disadvantage round from ENCE getting pulled out of the
pistol before losing 7 in a row. Flamey still holds outside of Ivy. He's got Alexi. Good crosshair placement, but his is better. P2000 featuring in this round.
It's not often on pistol rounds you see so many 1v1 duels across the map at this kind of a tempo. Normally with Glocks in play, you expect a faster pace, or the P250s will be the ones leading the way on the T sides that we've seen a lot of this event, but it's been the Glock, the Flamey, and they picked up P2K, and now Simple's going to strike with that dropped over pistol. They're taking some duels towards the back of bomb train. All the members have been spotted. 40 seconds left. Simple's going to grab one. Flamey will go down to Aerial in transition, and now it's a 2-on-2.
Simple still trying to get an angle, trying to open it up. Sergey is actually to do some damage, and Aerial finds both with the headshot at range. ENCE get both pistols, 8-8. All not planted either for Na'Vi. Zeus sits on 6 this game, so I talk.
Players are trapped back over towards T-spawn. You can afford to take some liberties elsewhere. You can go aggressive. 3-on-3 able to present itself, though. Alexi doing all he can to bail ENCE out of this round and secure map and series point. He's already on 2. Nico on the other side of this smoke. Ooh, gets tagged there. Doesn't want to risk firing back through the smoke and getting found, so he'll just tuck away for the time being. 25 seconds. This is almost definitely going to have to culminate in the A play now for ENCE. They're very low on time. Nico aware that there was a player over here along. First deals with the short man, but it's Alexi B in with his 3rd. Looking to get a bit more done. Oh, off on the truck. Falls at the hands of Alexi B. He's on for 4, looking to try and ace to take ENCE to map and series point. Adren in the 1v2. He gets spotted. And X7's there to finish things off. 4 kills for Alexi B in that.
Electronic and Zeus. On the other side of things, ENCE, they're able to get up all the goodies that they need.
Spray. And it works. He was blind, Electronic, so he just sprayed and hoped for the best. Didn't opens the door to reload, though, and that cost him dearly because they jump down. Simple, there's the speed we talk about. Knows the second one's there. Baited out, though. He'll go down. X7 smartly played the game with him, and he wins it again. Those two have a little bit of a rivalry brewing. There's one clutch that will always come to mind between them. It is Edward in a 1-on-3. ENCE with a chance to respond immediately. Again, this won't be a reset new money system. It means they'll actually stay at 5 in a row. They'll stay at 2,900 injected into the bank accounts. But that still isn't quite enough. Puts them at $3,000. You know what else it puts them at, Chad? The next half, it's round 15. Did the math wrong in my head. I thought we were on 14.
It's a pretty difficult one to win right now for Edward, but he has to go for it. Bomb isn't planted yet, so could find some kills here, and well, he's going to have Alu when he's lined up here. Little totem pole, stack their way down and make sure that that part of the map has been covered on off. Now the utility will rain on out towards the yard, but it appears that it is a fake because Sergey's still towards the box hole position with Alu. Electronic's going for information towards high ramp though while this is all going on.
Edward trying to hold off where he can. It's Alexi B and Sergey that find the kills. Flamey toward the hitch. Can't do anything in response. ENCE might not be good at knife rounds yet, but they are at pistols. 2-2 split, fake toward B. All three players get on top of the sights, and they still hold the high ground. Edward, good start, has to get the reload in immediately. Zeus found Alu. Alexi, he's gone. No, he's not. He's actually got the second kill. I thought Down misses the second shot. If he followed that, it would have been all three because he got the third on the second shot, or rather the second on the third shot, I should say. 1-on-1, though, with Sergey. And Electronic bomb was dropped backside of the ramp. And Simple would have called that. So Electronic stays in the window and wants to play it. Smoke down. He won't be able to see if it's picked up or not. But it's Sergey that gets the jump on it. Knew he was going to push through and it faded. And ENCE survive one further round.
The babyface bandit of Sergey there, not blinking. A lot of weight on his shoulders in that situation. Hold up a second. It's going to miss him in the smoke again.
Yeah, they found him. Turned and just barely gets him. It probably would have been a 1-for-1 anyway because they both would have thought they were equally as safe. And the second man would have responded after a kill. Sergey waits. He's holding underneath the atrium. He's got his face plush against the wall.
This kind of feels the game slipping through Na'Vi's fingers at this point.
I mean, it felt that way in the first half more, if I'm completely honest with you. At least they won the pistol and closed the distance in this. Because the first half, man, oh man, 9-6. Even that took some efforts to get back to. But if it's the game, it's also the series. Keep that in mind. It's already 1-0 for ENCE. That was a giveaway. Pistol could have only came from one place.
Oh, they're having a chat.
Coming. What I'm not sure is, do they feel the upcoming? As we see here, Cold is being put under pressure again. Alexi being out the door. Ariel with a double up kill. Cold is a lot of trouble. He's going to survive. Take Ale down. Maybe he can survive. Yes, he stayed in the hut. He's going to reset and wait for his teammate to position.
Oh, not bad at all. Chopper again from the top ropes. Can't make it a two-piece this time, and Alexi will instead make one for himself. It's a 2-on-1. They've got info on Coldy, who was just last seen in hut. X7 has his other entrance locked off for the moment, but will he get lazy on the angle? No, he'll be very precise. Easy odd kill for X7 and a very fantastic round from Alexi, I'd say.
And a very surprising timing to hit the inside, right? They just had the smoked outside. I think Team Spirit were not ready for that. They thought maybe it was a classic map control. That's an interesting decision. It's pretty risky for him. Oh, he gets the frag onto some Dion. That's the only AK. He can mop it up from here on out.
It seemed like a very dangerous angle he was playing with, but seems to also be a master of it. Do you want to take this headshot fight with X7? He's on fire at the moment. Yeah. 14 and 11, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Chopper doesn't want to let him move, but he doesn't really have the obligation to. There's not really a big read. As a CT, he has the liberty of sitting there, and X7 will continue on with this dominant chain of frags, making it 3 in the round.
A little bit of greed, I felt like, from ENCE players during that round. They dropped what?
As Apex drops, it's now him to look over toward the B site instead. That means we find ourselves back still in an advantaged situation until woo Zai Woo.
No, save it, save it.
Sorry about that. All right. I'll have to look it up so I can get the infliction right.
Okay.
I mean, the infliction of the word woo already goes down and up, kind of like a slide, so Alex still gets Sergey. This gives the advantage back to Vitality, so it's traded. Who's had the lead in the round twice.
these mid to late rounds from ENCE have been very weird. It doesn't feel like they have a clear idea of what they want to do. Players are just kind of limping in one at a time and getting nailed. And now RPK with the Silenced M4, you wanted to see more of him, Matt. That was your chance, and he's not going to get anything done.
Well, who gets Alex? So bomb to be planted, and as it was 5-on-4, then 3-on-4, then 3-on-2, it is now 1-on-2. It keeps swapping back and forth. Yeah, I've rotated it around. It was a boosted window, I should say, because suddenly RPK arrives in the map. He was underneath his teammate. He's underneath the ground now, put there by Aerial. Not carried by 6 men, just 1 AK. Alex holding still with the CZ. Has got a rotation from his teammate Zaiwu, but he's gone. Aerial finally taking him down, but X7 arrives on the case to make sure there's no further damage dealt. 9-5. Working 9 to 5.
So it's very strange that I've morning to the Americans.
Good morning to the Americans. It is, 11 a.m. Eastern time. X7 is going to rotate back inside of the site, try and use the quad for protection. That's going to work for 1. A second as well. Alexi actually got the first one out from under his gun. He helped him do it. His presence made it possible as Alexi takes down Apex and NBK. It's all onto Zaiwu. He's got 1 already, but needs 4 more.
This is going to be a rough one to pull his way out of this, but time is one thing that is on his side. All 3 members of ENCE are in a similar line of sight, so to speak. Alexi now juking around the pillar. He may have picked an absolutely miraculous timing here, as Zaiwu is not going to be expecting him to be coming up on this van side at all. He's just missed him at every single turn, and are they going to dance past each other in the night? Alexi has no idea. He's going to jump up and take 2 Audacious, caught with the Molotov in one side, a spam on the other, and now he's on 19 HP. Any grenades off the wall, any more Molotovs to hold him at bay, and he will drop like a fly, but he'll be granted the opportunity to get out of town. It's a bit of a block there. Away and up mid they come. Oh, I missed that one. Trades towards top mid. Aerial with 2 big frags, and now Zaiwu in the pit. He has a lot of work to do here, pushing up quad. He's not getting anything done. Aerial with 3. That's the bomb site cracked open by 1 man and 1 man only, and the save call will come in. It simmers very quickly, and it all happened in the blink of an eye. So this is what we used to see in old Infernals versus the Pistols. We saw what RPK was able to do holding them in position. They'll be able to pick up that AK. In transition, Apex will fall in middle. So Aerial's got a lot of ground. He can completely cut off the B rotation. That smoke is a great start in that. And now NBK, if he drops over towards B, and it is empty. So X7 can walk on in, get the bomb down, but battling through the smoke is Alex and Co. And all 3 members now make that 2, leaving X7 in a 1-on-1 situation, spamming from range, and he'll finish it off. So yet another round that we were talking about potentially being dangerous, where it's just steady.
Exactly the point. Like I was saying, with T-side bonus, you can buy every second round guaranteed. Sometimes even every round. Whereas CT, sometimes you can very quickly find yourself on like a force buy and then an eco. And then finally, you might get guns out. $4,750, like $3,400, $4,750 you need for an op. You're not going to get double ops very often on the Lost Mountain bonus unless you're willing to take saves.
Oh, Alex wants to get flashed in here. The ball's come through.
Ooh. Okay, that works out splendidly. Just walk back into his shots.
Is that a bad flash? Because nobody in Banana seems to be blind at all there. And that's he needs to be very careful because RPK is lying in wait, and now it's all on Apex. Let's see entering in. He's going to not get the kill. Apex has done enough there. He's got 1. This is going to allow a 2-on-2 situation. Both players, RPK and Zaiwu, lots of grenades in the back pocket. Diffuse kit in RPK's hands as well. Both channeling up Banana here.
Retake required.
They're doing a B execute on the CT side.
That's kind of clever, actually. It's one way to get you in. Like, if you know you're retaking and you have an idea as to where they are, sure, why not? But, oh, missed shot. I was going to say, they've got to get in still. It's going to be Sergey to shut them down. ENCE actually wins this half at 7-5 after winning an eco and then controlling the next few rounds. I didn't think that they were going to get back into it, so at least they recover, unlike they did on Dust 2. But goes early.
Cooking.
He nearly did cook alive. Apex on 8. That's their best chance to find one in return as X7 sits on 30. In position, though, to deny default. Oh! He hit him twice. Good enough. Good enough. The nade came in, complemented it. Bomb got down, however. So it's not necessarily going to deny, but it will give them a better chance on the retake as NBK still holds topside Banana. Aerial finds one more, swings and gets him as well. All on Apex. 8 HP. I think they've done enough on the end side. Have they? He's got the lineup. They know where he is. He's got the wall to protect him, but Aerial saves the day quite literally with 4 kills in this round. 1 HP in the end.
Yikes, that one got so close. They still had a smoke and a Molotov left while they were trying to plant the bomb.
Go. AWP in hand, no kits. He's a glass cannon. Pre-firing even inside a boiler, hoping for the best. Kaze should spot one, but X7 somehow gets the shot back onto him. Remarkable shot at that, and that should be the key to go. He was the further one up. He somehow got it through the smoke. Alexi B's going to close Freeman. How do they pull that back?
Yeah, yesterday they had a lot of trouble actually retaking this A bomb site specifically against Vitality, but here they've done it without a kit, without too much utility. The defuse will come in from X7, and that's a big round for ENCE to sneak away. Talk.
Decision FaZe could have made here with the money, rather than just playing for that eco. Now Molly's on long will keep them out of this position for the time being as ENCE set 3 up on the A site. But FaZe, they still want to go despite not having the early position taken. Alu going to be making contact on the corner, but he's fully blinded. No early pick. Aerial's going to get hung out to dry, but he does great job of finding 2 kills. Flashes are fantastic, but he won't go wider. Nico's there and he's fully blind. Cross behind the dumpster. Alu now moving in to try and give him a hand, and a tag going either way between him and Guardian.
Aerial, 3rd kill over at long. He's very much applied the brakes to the FaZe train at this portion of the map. For Guardian Erloff now, thrust into this 2v5. They try to turn their attention to short, hoping that maybe they can find some respite here, but just misses the timing, does Guardian. And with that, that's the
idea that they can have all 5 players on your position running you down at any moment. Ball with Alu over towards the arch side here, AWP in hand. Utility being dispersed out now. He has a lot of work to do.
Sergey does all of it, looks for the 4th, and he's got that as well. For the ace, Aerial gives him the assist even, lets him drop out of range. Sergey gets all 5. Beautiful spray down, 14-6 for ENCE.
That's where your teammates at B are like, was it an eco? And you're like, nah.
As to whether this is a commitment now for FaZe, but with 4 players on the catwalk, you really would like to think so. Goose spot from Alexa B, and Sergey rotates up from the spawn. Flashes over the top for FaZe, and here comes the cavalry.
Yeah, push coming through. What can Sergey and Alexa B do here? Sergey's actually able to double down, which is way more than he ever should have got away with. X7 cuts this rotation off through mid in the meantime. And Sergey looking for a little bit more. Missed shot from Guardian, and yeah, Sergey 3 kills in that round there. 14-11. FaZe once again, the second they win a round, ENCE straight back, straight in with a victory, and straight in with the reset. Now, a buy going to be cobbled together from this FaZe Cloud side. Sorry.
I mean, FaZe are playing really slow right now on the T side. This is not what I expected coming into this game, considering how confidently they started off the CT side with so much aggression on, you know, Nico, for example. I would have thought.
Lots of damage done through this smoke, but it's Alexa B to find the first. Now, they just have to flush out Nico inside of the bomb site. That Molotov is perfect. It forces the player at short forward, and Adren going to get picked up. As a result, now Nico fighting for his life. He's going to get put down. 2v2. Bomb plant is available for ENCE, and they will chuck it down while they can. Alu going to get set up down towards long. Oh, he's looking like he wants to peek CT. Bit ballsy with Guardian and Raid on the other side. He might be in for a nasty surprise. Or a collateral potential. Yeah. No, Rain shuts him up. Alexa B has to ace this to try and keep ENCE in this map. He's on to 4, just Rain left to overcome, and Alexa B desperately trying to keep ENCE on dust too, and he will. The ace for Alexa B to secure a 60. Might get to see the clash of the Titans here. Toward this outside portion of the map, they have this crossfire set up with Aerial. Ooh, they're already past these smokes. Tiny gap for Alu to peek through, but he's able to dispatch of Nico, looking for more, and Guardian offers himself up. Alu, 2nd kill. Rain spotted, and Alu, well, we're getting AWP highlights today, apparently. Adren does what he can to answer back, but Alu missed shot the 2nd time around. This outside avenue now is just like a shooting gallery for him, and Alu another. They just keep on peeking into his crosshair. He's been gifted the 4K.
Why is that the first AWP we've seen on Alu all map, Harry?
Well, of course.